Dear friends, welcome. A warm welcome to TYBA Compulsory English Classroom. This is Dr. Tejesh Pildar, working as an assistant professor with Nashik Shikshan Prasarak Mandal's led Bindu Ramrao Deshmukh Arts and Commerce Mahila Mahavidyalaya. Dear friends, today we will have a very good, very nice introduction to our TYBA compulsory English course. Course in the sense subject.
Students, now we'll discuss the very basic things, very important things about the course TYBA Compulsory English. Our course, our subject, Compulsory English, is divided into two terms. We have 20-80 pattern, or you may say 80-20 pattern, as we'll have term first. And for the first term, we'll have term end examination of 20 marks. Actually, this exam will be conducted for 60 marks and later on it will be converted into 20 marks. This will be written exam conducted by the college. The second term. In the second term, we will face annual exam of 80 marks. This annual exam will be conducted by the university. So students, in all, will have two terms. In the first term, we'll have 20 marks exam, and in the second term, we'll have annual exam of 80 marks. This is our prescribed textbook. The name of the textbook is Literary Pinnacles, an anthology of prose and poetry. This book is published by Orient Blackswan and it is edited by Board of Editors of our university. Students, I hope you must have purchased this book. If not, this is really high time. You should purchase it and start studying.
Students, now we'll move to the term-wise division of the syllabus. First, we'll discuss the syllabus for term first. For our term first, we have literature components and language components. Under literature components, we have prose section. Prose in the sense chapters, essays, short stories. We have 1 to 4 units devoted for prose section, and for poetry, for poems, we have unit number 9, 10, 11 and 12. Under language components, we have 2 units. The first unit is devoted for transformation of sentences, and the second unit is regarding an introduction to communication skills. Now we'll discuss the syllabus in detail. As said earlier, under literature components, we have prose and poetry. Students, Under prose section, we have 4 units. The first unit is a very interesting short story by Jerome K. Jerome entitled as Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture. Unit number 2 is by G.B. Shaw, George Bernard Shaw. It's a beautiful essay, thought-provoking essay entitled How Wealth Accumulates and Men Decay. We have third unit, a retrieved reformation by O. Henry, and again in the fourth unit we have very beautiful short story by Leo Tolstoy, How Much Land Does a Man Need? Now moving to poetry section, unit number 9, 10, 11 and 12. Unit 9 is a beautiful poem by William Shakespeare, All the Words a Stage. Unit 10 is a poem by John Keats, La Belle Dame Sans Mercy. Unit 11 is a poem, The Charge of Light Brigade by Alfred Lord Tennyson. And the last poem, poem number 12, How Do I Love Thee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Now we will move to language components. The first unit under language component is transformation of sentences. In a sense, it is devoted for grammar. Under the unit transformation of sentences, will refer to declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. Unit number 2 is devoted for communication skills. Under the unit An Introduction to Communication Skills, we'll see definition of communication, the process of communication, verbal and non-verbal communication, and tips for effective communication. Students, now we'll discuss syllabus for second term. Under literature components, we have prose section and poetry section, as it was the case with term first syllabus. Under prose section, we have unit number 5 to 8. Unit 5 is very beautiful essay by A.G. Gardner on the rule of the road. Unit 6 is again beautiful essay by Robert Lean, The Pleasures of Ignorance. Unit 7 is a short story by Oscar Wilde, The Selfish Giant. And Unit 8 is again one more short story by Guy de Maupassant, The Diamond Necklace. Now we'll move to poetry section, unit number 13 to 16. Unit number 13 is a poem by Thomas Hardy, Afterwards. 14 is a poem by W.B. Yeats, The Ballad of Father Gallingan. Unit number 15 is a poem by Rudyard Kipling, If. And the last poem, unit number 16, A Psalm of Life by Henry Longfellow. Students, for term 2 under language components, we have unit number 3 and 4. 2 units devoted for your presentation skills and soft skills. Unit number 3, presentation skills, deals with kinds of presentations, structuring content, visual aids, the language of presentations and making a presentation. Unit number 4, an introduction to soft skill, deals with leadership skills, teamwork skills, time management, goal setting, stress management, and positive attitude. Now, time to deal with question paper pattern. Now, we'll discuss the term and exam question paper pattern. For this term and exam, the text is literary pinnacles. You will have 2 hours to solve the question paper of 60 marks. And as said earlier, 60 marks will be converted into final 20 marks. The question paper pattern for term and examination, basically it deals with 5 major questions, each question of 12 marks. Now we'll discuss each question in detail. Question number 1 is based on prose units first and second, that is Uncle Podger hangs a picture and how wealth accumulates and man decay. In this question 1, you need to attempt any one from A and one from B category in about 100 words each. So in short, question 1A will have 2 options, out of which you just need to attempt only one. Moving to question number 2. Question number 2 deals with unit number 3 and 4, that is a retrieved reformation and how much land does a man need. In question 2, you will find you need to attempt one from A and one from B, as it was case with question number 1, and you need to solve each question, each sub question in about 100 words each. Question number 3 deals with unit number 9, 10, 11 and 12, that is unit number 3 question number 3 deals with poems, and you need to attempt one from A and one from B in about 100 words each. So in short, in question 3A, you will have 2 options, out of which you need to solve just one. Question number 4 also deals with poem, but here you need to solve a question called reference to the context. Question number 5, based on transformation of sentences, you need to solve the objective questions, any 8 out of 10. And this question number 5A carries 8 marks. Question number 5B is based on communication skills. In question 5B, 2 questions will be given, out of which just one you need to solve for 4 marks. In short, students, you will find that you have to solve 5 questions, and all these 5 questions carries 60 marks, and each question carries 12 marks. Now we'll discuss the annual exam question paper pattern. The prescribed textbook is Literary Pinnacles. You will have 3 hours to solve the question paper, and in all you will be solving the question paper for 80 marks, 80 marks. Now we'll discuss the question paper pattern of annual examination in detail. In this question paper, you will find there are 5 questions and each question carries 16 marks. So 16 into 5 is equal to 80 marks. Question 1 and question 2, these two questions are based on first term. Question 1 is attempt any one from A and one from B in about 150 words each. And you will find question number 1 is based on prose units number 1 to 4 of the first term. Same is the case with question 2. Attempt any one from A and one from B in about 150 words each. And this question number 2 is based on the poetry units 9 to 12 of first term. Now we'll move to question number 3. Attempt any one from A and one from B in about 150 words each. And question 3 will be based on prose unit number 5 to 8 of the second term. 5 to 8 in the sense On the Rule of the Road, The Pleasure of Ignorance, The Selfish Giant, and The Diamond Necklace. Now moving to question number 4. Question number 4 is based on poetry unit 13 to 16 of the second term. Basically, these are the poems. Afterwards, The Ballad of Father Gallingan, If, and A Psalm of Life. Question 5a deals with presentation skills. 2 questions will be given, out of which you just need to solve one for 8 marks. Question 5b deals with soft skill. Again, here 2 questions will be given, out of which you just need to solve one question for 8 marks. So students, you will find in all there are 5 questions and each question carries 16 marks. You will have 3 hours to solve the question paper of 80 marks. Dear students, for more detail, time and again, you must visit the websites. You must visit the website of our university, www.unipune.ac.in, and likewise, you must check the links for syllabus, exam, and other links. You must visit the website of our college, nspm-mahilacollege.in, and you must join the Google Classroom TYBA Compulsory English 2020-21. I appeal you to use the online discussion forum of our classroom. If you have any query, please write to me at tejasbildar143@gmail.com. Hope you like today's session on Introduction to our course TYBA Compulsory English. And as said earlier, if you have any query, please raise your query on our online discussion forum, or else you can write down to me at tejasbildar143@gmail.com. I thank you all for watching this video. Thank you. Thank you very much.